Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of the Peak Physique Podcast. The Peak Physique Podcast is a podcast for adults who want to get their fire back. As you can see, once again, I'm at the gym, and I got an awesome guest with me today, Alex Feavel. She's here to tell us a little bit more about this new program we're running at the gym called the Couch to 5K. It's something that we took from a concept that already exists, but what we're adding into it is an accountability factor and a team to help you go along with it. But that's enough of me talking about it. Let's have Alex tell us a little bit more. So, Alex, welcome to the podcast. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming in again.
Thank you.
Appreciate you taking some time out to tell us more about this. So, with that said, tell us more about the program. How is the program structured over the weeks? What can participants expect from each phase?
So the program is structured to be 9 weeks long. It starts on August 25th. The idea is every Sunday, that's when you have a workout that you have to do. And I plan to meet up with participants at the FOW track, weather permitting, so we can get their first workout of each week done so that they have it done and out the way. And then they get to also be with their peak community at the same time and everybody work out together. And then they just have two more workouts that they have to do later on in the week. And it just gives them a sense of accountability for what they're supposed to be doing.
What's how specifically does the Couch to 5K program work for those of the people out there that don't really know what it's all about?
So I have two different ones we're going to do. We have the run version where the goal is for you to be able to run a 5K, which we're going to do a 5K on October 26th. The structure of that one, we're going to use an app for it. There's intervals of running and walking, and the app will tell you when to run and when to walk. There's also a walk version because some people they've never walked a 5K distance. So that structure is you're walking for a certain amount of time each time you have to do your workout with the intent that you can walk a 5K in 45 minutes or less.
All right, right. So, what does day one look like for the running group? What's the interval set? I can't remember exactly offhand.
Day one for the running group is a minute and a half of running and then a minute of walking. It always will start off with a 5 minute warm up and then a 5 minute cool down. I'll have some stretching for people to do before we even start, and then there'll also be some stretching after the workout as well to make sure we get those muscles nice and ready to go, either to start or they're nice and cool down when it's time for you to leave.
Sounds good. Doesn't get any easier than that. You just got to show up, people. So, who would be the right candidate for this program?
Anybody. Anybody can do this program. Doesn't matter if you're literally coming from your couch to do a 5K. If you're a seasoned athlete, I intend to take the program very serious because I feel like it can help me get better at my 5K time when I run the 5K on October 26th. So anybody can do it. Just come have some fun.
All right, right on. I think it's such a cool thing too to give somebody the opportunity to do something they're really scared of. Like if you're out there and you're really intimidated by the idea of doing a 5K, I think you're the right candidate for it. Just the rewarding feeling that Alex and I get out of watching somebody who might be scared of this actually achieve the goal is huge, and it'll be even bigger for you if that's where you're at right now. So, how does the Peak Physique community support participants throughout the program?
So the Peak community supports everybody. You get a coach from Peak. I'll be with you every step of the way. I'll have a Facebook group that you can join. You can chat with other participants. We have 15 members from Peak that are actually doing the program. You'll have access to come into the gym and do a workout as well. Highly recommend you do some sort of strength training. Strength training is critical when you're running or walking a far distance. So that stuff is super, super critical. And like I said, you got the peak community behind you cheering you on.
I'll second that motion too about strength training. Love that. So, what are some common challenges participants might face during the program, and how does the program help them overcome those hurdles?
Common challenges are as the program gets a little bit further. If you're running, you got to run a little bit longer. So in the beginning, if you're like, oh man, I got to run 5 minutes in a row with no break, that can be super intimidating. I did the program myself about 5 years ago, and I remember looking at that one, and I'm like, I can't run 5 minutes in a row. Like, what do you mean? You can definitely do it. You build up your endurance to be able to accomplish this goal. So don't look at the end and go, I can't do that. You got to take baby steps. It's one step at a time. So start off at the beginning, and I'll be with you along the way. If you got questions, reach out to me whenever you need something.
Right on, right on. I don't know the exact number of people that have done this program and it's led them to the finish line, but it's got to be over 1 million.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this program works, you guys. It's just the right way to condition your body for either the run or the walk. So definitely something that has some credibility behind its name. So, what advice would you give to someone who feels intimidated by the idea of running a 5K?
I would tell them just try it. We have several members here at Peak that I've talked into doing 5Ks. Some of them have used the Couch to 5K program just on their own. And the reward that you feel when you cross that finish line is amazing. Like, I can't even describe it. I remember when I ran my first 5K all the way through just 3 years ago. I was like so freaking excited about it because that was something I never thought I could do. So even if you end up walking and jogging the 5K, crossing that finish line is the most amazing thing. And if you're doing this program, I'll be at that finish line waiting for you with a special gift. So come try it out.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Alex, thanks again for coming in to tell us a little bit more about this program. Um, just so we're a little bit less robotic here, I got a question for you that is off script. So, if you have to choose between a taco and pizza, which one are you choosing and why?
Oh, pizza all day. Every time I do the Biggest Loser challenge here, the first thing I want when I'm done is a pizza. Tacos, they're great, but my husband has Taco Tuesday too often. Give me a nice pepperoni pizza, super basic, and I'm good to go.
All right. So, are we having Taco Tuesdays on Fridays and stuff? Is that what you're saying here?
Yes. He loves his tacos. We would eat tacos every night if I would allow it, but I have zero interest in having tacos every single day.
Fair enough. Tacos are versatile,
Yeah.
but not nearly as versatile as a pizza is.
Nope. Can't go wrong with a good pizza.
All right, awesome, awesome. Well, thanks again for coming on, Alex, and thanks for everybody that is still watching, listening. Hope you learned something from this, and maybe it's helping you make the decision to take that next step and give the Couch to 5K a try. Even if you're not in the Milwaukee area watching this, that program is still out there for you online. You can find it just about anywhere with a Google search. And if you want to do that 5K milestone, this is the best way to do it. Anyway, thanks for watching, listening, whatever you did. Until I see you again, have a great one. All right.